And as we'll look at this, we keep in mind that sometimes God's going to say, here's my declared will. I'm going to tell you what my will is. I'm going to declare it. Other times he says, here's my will, and it's permissive. If you want to choose to follow it, this is what I want you to do. But you get a choice to either do it or don't do it. But then he has an absolute will. Do you understand where God says, unbendingly, this is going to happen. And no one is going to make it not happen, because this is part of that ministry that I have, part of the proclamation that I have, that I am God and I'm in people's lives. And then lastly, we're going to be looking at the views. We'll be looking at just how people try to figure out which is the view to look at. So initially, what we're going to see this one-sided theology. As we're looking at this passage, we're seeing here the chosen, the elect. Now, we also saw that when it comes to the chosen, when it comes to the elect, we saw that prior to Jesus electing them here, choosing the ones that are going to be the apostles, before he does that, he gave them an invitation. Do you understand? He gave them an invitation, say, follow me. And guess what? They responded to the invitation. After they responded to the invitation, guess what? You're elect. You're chosen. Do you understand how this process of choosing the disciples, electing the disciples, shows us something about the heart of God as he begins to do that work for us? There's a passage that I want you to be aware of when it comes to looking at the elect, when it comes to why God chooses certain people, why he chooses these 12. And I think we'll look at this more when it comes to Wednesday. But in Revelation chapter 21, just jot it down. Don't turn there, but I want to read to you just a portion of this book. In Revelation 21, verses 12 through 14, let me read it to you. It says this, and she had a great and high wall with 12 gates, speaking of the New Jerusalem. It says this, 12 angels at the gates, and the names written on them, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So understand, 12 tribes. Each one of the tribes are written on each one of the gates. 3 gates on the east, 3 gates on the north, 3 gates on the south, 3 gates on the west. Now, the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them were the name of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. So you understand that we see that on the gates above, names of the tribes, on the foundations below is what? The apostles. So here we see that on all of them that God says, this is my choice sovereignly, so much so that the names are already written in what? Written on the New Jerusalem. God already has those names down.